quest to collect every single illustration rare and special illustration rare in the entirety of Scarlet Violet, and I'm doing it in one binder. Now, this thing is absolutely huge, and we've done a decent amount of progress. I believe we fully started this about 4 or 5 months ago, and so far we have 365 cards of the 541 that we need. And here is some of the bigger hits in the binder. So this is a top loader binder, which I like the top loaders. I know a lot of people think they're overkill, but I do like them. So first off, up top, I want to have every ETB promo in there. So this is Scarlet Violet base. So we have 2 of them in here. Then we have some of the bigger chases. Now these are in order. So sadly, I can't do some things like the Ralts through Gardevoir line. I don't have that in there. But in Paldean, or this is what Scarlet Violet base, not Paldean base. We're missing the Drowsy IR, and then we're missing the Corridon SAR. Besides that, Scarlet Violet base is completely full and completely done. Even got the Gardevoir, which is the top chase. Then moving on to Paldea Evolved. This one is a really nice set. Beautiful set. We have the ETB promo up there. We do have the Magikarp. Now, there's a couple of top chases in here that I'm missing. I do have graded, but I feel like I have to have duplicates because I don't know. I want everything to be in the binder, but we're missing the Sprigato IR, the Quaxley IR, going over here, the Sandygast IR, and then the Tinkatink IR. But we have a lot of the other cards that we're missing. There's still a couple other SARs, though. So this is a pretty big set, but we are really close on that. After that, it goes to Obsidian Flames, and Obsidian Flames is the first set in this binder that is completely full. So got the Charmander there for the ETB promo. We have the Charizard right there, which, funny enough, this set, I did finish it. Then I realized I was missing the Cleffa card, so I had to move everything behind this all the way back. That's why I have the papers in here now. But then we move on to one of the, this is the set that really got me back into Pokemon collecting, me and my wife, 151. Now, I try to keep this English only, but if I do find a Japanese card or pull a Japanese card, it goes in as a placeholder. So all of 151 on the first page is done except for the Omnimite. I did pick that up today at a card shop. This Omnimite card is awesome. I actually graded this. I pulled this and I graded this in a PSA 10, but I got a base set now. So this page of 151 is completely done. And that just leaves us with 3 cards for 151. We have the Alakazam SAR, the Zapdos SAR, and the Mew UPC promo. So that will be nice to get done. Then Paradox Rift. This is another bigger set that I'm missing quite a few cards in. I'm missing the 2 connecting arts there. We're missing the Voltal card, the IR, which for whatever reason, I thought that was an SAR, but I did pick that up today at a card shop as well. So we can take this one out. Gonna be kind of hard to do with one hand. Actually, wasn't that hard at all. But put that one in. So that is another one done in Paradox Rift. I believe this is Paradox Rift. Then we move back to the other page, the Morpeko right there. That's an expensive card, the Brute Bonnet. I just got those ones, so love that. Then we have another one right here, the Golsped SIR. We removed the little paper placeholder, and I did get that today at the same card shop. This is a super cool card. It is a connecting card art to another one in the set. It goes underground. But yeah, that's in there. So that's another one done. It connects to that one right there. So it goes right under. Like I said, part of me wishes I redid the binder and did like the connecting card arts, but I think it's fine. Then we move on to Paldean Fates. And Paldean Fates, that one, we have 4 cards there. We have the ETB promo and then all of the other ones. The SARs, I don't have any of them in the binder. I do have them, just not in the binder. But then we move on to Temporal Forces, I believe. Temporal, it leaves a lot to be desired. We're missing quite a few. I thought I picked this Chatot card up today, but it was actually the SAR Birds from Paldea Evolved that I just bought a duplicate of. So that's my bad. But we do have a good amount of the SIRs done. We're just missing the Gouging Fire and the Iron Crown. So that's fun. And then moving on to Twilight Masquerade. This one is a huge set as well. And I'm almost done with it. I'm just missing a couple of the SARs, like the Sinistcha. I'm not too good with the names of these newer Pokemon, I'm not going to lie. We are missing a bunch of the Ogerpon masks. That was until today, when we got another one right here, which is the Cornerstone, which is right here. Put that one in. It's nice. I actually like these Ogerpon SARs. I know a lot of people don't like them. Still need the Greninja. I did pull that a long time ago, back when Twilight first came out, and got it at and graded it in a PSA 10, which is fun. But we did kind of take a break. most of these cards were pulled, I'd say probably 50-50. We did take a break around Shrouded Fable. Wasn't the biggest fan of Shrouded, so Shrouded leaves a little bit to be desired, especially on the back here. Don't really have any of the SARs, but I do have all of the promos like the Greninja, the Kingdra, the King's Gambit. Then we move on to Stellar Crown. We ripped a ton of Stellar Crown, and we never got lucky. I don't think we ever pulled an SAR, but we did pull the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle, which I feel like is better than the SAR, but I do need to get all these eventually. Moving on to Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is another one that I believe almost all of these cards were ripped, which is not bad. We need the Latios, the Latias, the Hydreigon, SAR, and we did rip another Butthole Pikachu. This is actually my wife. She's ripped 3 of these. 2 from one from a booster box, 1 from a booster bundle, and then 1 from like a single pack or maybe a 3-pack blister or something like that, which is crazy. But yeah, Surging Sparks is really close to being done. Then we move on to where it gets pretty rough. Prismatic. Prismatic is rough. We have the ETB promo and a couple other ones. I did pull the Surledge SAR. I bought that, I bought that. So leaves quite a few empty spots. This is one of the worst pages on the binder, but we did buy this one as well. Moving to Journey Together. I also do have the the Prismatic UPC promo in here. Then the Journey Together. Journey Together, it's pretty good. We're missing a couple, like the SARs, but not terrible. Then moving to Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals, I had not really good luck. I think all of these Destined Rival cards were pretty much bought. We're just missing with a Rapidash IR from this page, and that one is pretty good. But when you get to the SARs, it leaves quite a few. And then you move to Black and White. And Black and White, I think I have Black Bolt first, and we're making decent progress. I don't really like ripping this because it's a special set, so most of these were bought, and honestly not terrible. There's quite a few in here that are done. None of the real heavy hitters. That Dwebble card is awesome. Love that one a lot. I just realized that's that one from Twilight. But yeah, moving all these on. Got a few of them. No real heavy hitters though, but I did pick up. Got to remove this Braviary IR paper. We did get this Braviary card. I got this from TCG Player. But yeah, that goes in. So that's an evolution line done. Then moving to White Flare, I believe. Got the Deerling and the Sawsbuck. Over here, it seems like White Flare we're doing a little bit better on, which I do like that. I love the Heatmore and the Durant card art. Those are beautiful. Over to here, these pages are really filling out pretty good. Over to this side, then that Durant card art right there is one of my favorites in all of Black and White. I want that graded so bad. We are at the final page, and we did pull the White Zekrom. We did rip that, which is nice. Don't have the black, or I'm only going to do one of the red Victinis. I'm not doing both. And then we get to like the promos. So we have the Victini. We have the Gothria or Gothitelle. This one, the Pikachu from the Adventure Chest. The Beldum, which is one of the most off-center cards I've ever seen. We need the Marty's Morpeko, and then the Pikachu with Gray Felt Hat, so the Van Gogh. So still have a ton to go. I think we added, 4 cards? So that puts us at 369 of the 541s. Now, I was thinking about adding Japanese or the Chinese exclusive cards into this because I do have a bunch of empty spaces, but I think they're going to get their own binder. And I know a lot of people are going to be asking, the total price of every card in here so far is $5,000, $5,717.18. So yeah, still a long way to go, but I'm pretty proud of the progress.